Welcome, everyone, to this episode of Unavoidable Adventures in Aging, where Sue and Shan, two Midwest, past middle-aged sisters, discuss the good, the bad, and the ugly of aging. With a little humor, a little heart, and occasionally a little frustration, we'll explore the unavoidable adventures we experience as we move into our golden years. Yeah, golden years, my ass. Just a note to our listeners, this podcast reflects the opinions and experiences of Sue and Shan. The main purpose of this podcast is intended to entertain. All right, this week we're doing part 2 of It Was a Very Good Year. And for this episode, or this topic, Tim, our husband, our production manager, production manager? Yeah,
He can be the CEO for all I care.
The CEO, yeah, he gets paid no matter what.
What? Yeah.
What his title is.
He can pick his own title.
He went back through... Shan was born in 1958. I was born in 1954. So he went back to those 2 years and pulled a significant historical event from each month. So what we started doing last week was going through each month, talking about the event, and then discussing what we remember about it. It's an offshoot of the raspberry ice cream, raspberry sherbet. Was I even there?
And it continued to show my stupidity.
Oh, my golly.
All's fair in history and
whatever.
War, love, whatever. Okay.
You've got a little note there. What's that?
No, I was just going to say, so we got through April. So we're picking up from May on 1958. I'm
going to start.
Okay.
Because anything having to do with the Civil Rights Act is under attack right now.
Oh, gosh.
And so this one goes back to, it was 1954, and the Supreme Court handed down its decision in the Brown versus Board of Education, which outlawed segregation in public schools. At that time, schools were segregated. If you were black, you went to a different school.
Right.
And even there might be an all-white school right down the block or right across the street.
You got bused.
But you got bused to wherever the black school was, I guess they called it.
And, of course, the white schools were much better.
Much better funded.
Better funded, better condition, more benefits at a white school than at the black schools.
Right, yeah. And it wasn't that long ago. I mean, we say 72 years ago, but still... When you see pictures of that little, was her name Ruby Bridges? Was she the first little girl to go into an all-white school? And I'm using air quotes here, the adults, the white adults, yelled at her and spit on her and pushed her. And she was just a little girl. And those pictures still, you had sent me that reel today. About the Voting Rights Act and everything that went into getting that passed during the 60s. The riots and the
blood, the beatings.
Yes.
The fire hoses at full force being launched at individuals and to push them back. And oh, gosh.
Now, this was a right that was fought for.
Yes.
Absolutely, in the true sense of the word, fought for. And boom, they turn it around and say, oh, sorry, no more.
Yeah.
And I just, those are the things that still break my heart about what's going on today. How far back are we going to be pushed before that whole administration is gone and we can move forward again? Because I'm hoping that everything that he has done, we can say, nope.
And reverse it.
Reverse it. I hope so.
I have to admit, and we always think, okay, we're not going to get political, but
I know.
I did not realize that the Supreme Court could do so many backward things.
Yes.
Because I thought it was all about the Constitution.
That's their job.
Yeah. And so they cannot tell me that changing these voting rights is constitutional.
It is not. It is not. Okay,
but here's my May.
A couple slugs of wine there. Okay.
Take a lot of slugs. May 1958, the remains of 2 unidentified American servicemen from World War II and the Korean War are buried in the tomb of the unknown soldier.
In 1958.
But what I don't know after reading this, was that the first time they started the tomb of the unknown soldier?
No.
Oh, it had been there.
I think it goes back.
It was just that they received these remains.
Right. That the war was over in, I want to say, 40. So, yeah, we're talking about...
So do they go back? Here's an interesting question. Do they now, are they able to take remains from that far back to do... Okay, here's a Leslie question. We need you
a forensic scientist.
Yeah, to take the DNA and try to match it to children or grandchildren to see if they can identify them.
I would think in a perfect world they could.
In a perfect world, there you go. And we ain't in it right now,
no,
folks.
We're not. No.
Okay, moving on to June.
And this surprised me because I thought it was already happening. In June of 1954, President Eisenhower signed a bill into law that places the words "under God" into the Pledge of Allegiance.
No, I knew that one.
I thought it had always been like that.
No, it did not. Oh, God, I'd get back on my horse about that one. But no, it has not always been there. Was that wasn't Cold War time, was it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's why.
I think pretty much after World War II was the Cold War, because it was all about being against the Russians. And
Here's my June of 1958. Brothers Dan and Frank Carney borrowed $600 from their mother to open the first location of Pizza Hut.
1958?
Yeah.
Oh, my golly.
And they borrowed $600 from their mother.
Thanks, Mom. In celebration of Mother's Day.
There you go. Mother's Day's coming up, or was just recently. But
yes. It's Sunday.
But this is later.
Oh, sure. We're after that. Never mind.
Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Anyway, $600. Dan and Frank Carney.
Carney. Okay.
Unbelievable.
And it's still going today. But, that was the place to go in high school.
Yes, it was.
And I don't know if it was when you guys moved here to Alliance.
I think it still was. I know that there were a lot of high schoolers that worked there.
Yes.
So that probably more than anything is why you stopped in.
Yeah. One of the cool jobs to have.
And you could go into their bathroom without the manager seeing you. I think that was the other part. Didn't have to buy anything.
Oh, I see.
We didn't have quick stops, or not many.
Because I know in Atchison, that was like the place.
Yeah.
And back at that time, when I would go, I thought, this is really expensive. I wasn't working. So it was whatever money.
You didn't eat out much.
That's right.
Didn't. It kind of shifted our thought process.
Yeah. But I still miss, they used to have, it was called Romano dressing. And I have tried to find it other places, and it is just not the same. Because they had a killer salad bar. Oh, I used to love those salads. Okay, my turn? Okay. Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh.
One of the gangsters from back then. I think he's also like a performer of some kind, like a rapper.
Rapper or something,
like I would know, right? So Machine Gun Kelly dies at Leavenworth, Kansas, in the prison there, after serving 21 years in prison. And I know it took a long time to gather some of those guys up because they could never get them on anything. And it seems like the one thing that used to do them in was mail fraud or tax evasion.
Right?
Yeah. I used to like to watch those black and white movies when I was a kid about the gangsters, and so I know some of the names.
Right. And of course, bottom line, it's always about money.
It is. Money, money, money.
So my July for 1958, President Eisenhower signs into law the National Aeronautics and Space Act 1958.
Yeah.
Eisenhower and Nassau.
Okay.
There you go.
Because it seems like, didn't we have one the other day on
We
Sputnik?
did Sputnik.
Oh, and that's when it
The
fell.
race. And Russia had put that one up before United States. Was it a satellite or was it an actual?
It was just a satellite.
And it fell.
It didn't have monkeys or anything on it. Yeah, and I mentioned last time, that's when American schools really started to push math and science.
Right.
Especially science, because we really hadn't before. But people are figuring out, we've got to have this.
We got to have it. That and civics. Go ahead.
Okay. Civics, bring back
Bring back civics.
please, and have somebody who knows the truth teach it. August. The first issue of Sports Illustrated is published.
We just watched it. Oh no, we watched a show on ESPN. Never mind.
Never mind. Well, you had that look on your face like,
I know
Yeah.
something. I know about ESPN now. I know
Okay.
about that one.
let's see.
Sports Illustrated. I'll be
Sports Illustrated, August 1954. Authentic high-grade copies have sold for as much as $8,700.
Shelley, do you have any of those? Let's get those puppies sold.
I think she's probably thrown them out, but I know Barbara had every episode of National Geographic. Well, Dad did too.
No, Dad
No.
didn't have him. All the older ladies or older people that he worked with at the physical therapy all had them, had
Oh.
every issue. And his joke was he was pretty sure the Earth was going to tilt on its axis because of all the National Geographics being in one place.
I remember first when I student taught, and we're talking 1975.
When you student taught?
When I student taught, yeah.
79, wouldn't it be? No,
No, because I
72,
graduated
76.
in 76,
Yeah.
so 70 or whatever. But anyway, I learned that National Geographic is the third graders' form of Playboy. They'd find I'd see them all crowded around the magazine section, giggling, and and it was
at the
the
women.
African tribes, and of course they were hung down to their knees because
Yeah.
they never wore bras in there. But they would just be giggling.
Oh,
And I'd walk over, what you looking at? Nothing. And they'd shove it back on the shelf. So, okay.
oh, how funny. So we had this the last time we talked about on 1954 is when it began, or they were building it. 1958 in August, the U.S. Air Force Academy opens in Colorado Springs.
Right.
So it
right.
took them 4 years to get everything
Oh, that was in April of 1954
right.
that they authorized the creation of the academy.
It was built and opened the doors
Very
in
good.
58.
And last time everybody got way too much information on the car wreck that we had there.
Oh, yeah, so I'm not going to go there.
We won't. Okay, September 1954, the nationwide debut of The Tonight Show on NBC, and it was hosted by Steve Allen.
Oh,
Do you remember Steve Allen and then I think Johnny Carson?
no, wasn't there one other person in there
Was
too?
there?
Before Johnny Carson? What was his name? Everybody at home is going, it's da-da-da,
I
you
know.
dummy, just say
I
that.
know.
I was thinking there was one other guy in there.
Yeah?
Not Jack Parr. Who was Jack Parr?
Oh, it might have been. I
And
don't
then
know.
Johnny Carson.
That sounds like a question we might have to...
54.
54, yeah. Is that the one that's been canceled completely? The Tonight Show
It
or the
could-
Late Night Show? Or
See, I don't know what morphed into
Yeah,
the next one.
because then Jay Leno was in there. Now it's Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, okay.
And not that I quit watching after Johnny Carson left.
Yeah. Well, and I quit watching after it was after 10 o'clock and I was already in bed.
Better reasoning. Yeah, that sounds more like it.
That'd be me. That would
Okay,
be
so
me.
that will be, I'll look that up and hopefully we can do that for our,
Okay. I know of one that we didn't look up and we'll have to. We talked about college tuition.
oh yeah.
So we wanted
oh,
to
yeah.
know, like 1954 to now, a state college,
Right.
4-year college. Okay, so in 1958, I'll be darned. September 1958, Bank of America introduced the first successful credit card. 1958.
Oh my golly. Oh. That could be owned by men only.
Yeah, at that time.
Yeah.
Only a man was going to have one.
A credit card.
Credit card.
You know, and I remember reading something about that when credit cards first came out, they were just mailing them to anybody and everybody. Mm-hmm. You didn't have to apply. I
don't know if it was when they first came out, but I know in my adult life, they were sending them and they were activated and you could start using them.
Oh my God.
And off you went.
Oh, that must be why I was so weird about shredding or whatever thing.
Exactly, you would have been.
Anything that had your name and stuff on it.
Now it doesn't take anything for them to take your identity, so it doesn't matter what you shred.
Yeah, Leslie had put a post out about how many different times she has been hacked in the different, whether it's a doctor's office or this or that. And to me, it's like, what is there to protect anymore? Because I know I've checked, and a lot of my information. Oh, I shouldn't say that, but never mind.
Never mind.
Okay,
I won't
tell you
on.
where to
so
find
anyway,
it.
Bank of America. The thing I remember about credit cards, and so this is in my adult life, young adult, but if you had, it was like a charge for it was like $50 or something. It wasn't very much. You'd get on the phone and you would call the 800 number.
Yeah.
And you would out loud say, I am checking on Sue Gerdue. Her credit card number is 111-555-8937. Charge for $50, and they would give you a number if it was approved, or they would decline it.
Oh.
But everybody just said it out.
Yeah, nobody cared. And if you were working retail, you had those slider machines that never worked.
You did, yes.
Because you had to make a carbon copy of the card.
If you watch 3 Days in the Condor, there's a part where Robert Redford is hiding out. He's in a retail store, and they're calling in Catherine Hale or something like that, and he's saying the number out loud, and I thought, oh, gosh, I remember those.
Oh,
Isn't that crazy? No way would you do that now.
Oh, no.
Hopefully.
October. Texas Instruments announces the first transistor radio.
No way.
It was sold for $49.95 back in 1954. But a lot of that brand new, quotes here, technology was very expensive in the beginning. It was very expensive. But everybody had a transistor radio.
After a while, though, when you think about it, not so much when we were probably first born.
Oh, right.
But later, a little bit later, everybody had, that was your form of communication. I mean, that's where you learned everything with the world was that transistor radio.
And you had to have the special batteries. Did Scott ever trick you into putting your tongue on the top?
Yeah, I did that many times. I did it even after that, just so I could fill it. A 9-volt battery.
Yes,
You put it on your tongue, and you have both charges there, and you'll get a zing in your tongue.
Yes, you will. The things that are connected here. Okay.
Oh, shoot. I missed it. Okay.
October?
Backtrack. Okay, but I have to go back.
Oh.
So the first successful credit card with revolving debt options, later named Visa, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So Visa was the first actual card.
Okay.
Even title. Visa's still around. Okay, so 1958 in October, the Catholic Church elects Pope John the 23rd after 11 ballots. So I think that means they voted 11 different times.
Waiting for the white smoke.
So Pope John the 23rd.
23rd. That was a popular name, I guess, for
It was, wasn't it?
And I wasn't Catholic way back then. I didn't join the church until much later. Now that I'm not much part of the church right now. But still.
You were on Pope John 89 or
that's
something,
right? Yeah, 112 could have been. I don't know. Okay. All right, November 1950. The first Godzilla film was released.
In 54.
54. This also introduced the special effects called...
Oh, I'm happy you have a tough one to
Is it
pronounce.
Suitmation? Suitmation? Huh. It's a suitmation. An actor in a suit to create the monster scenes.
Oh, okay. That would be fun to watch.
It would. See, and Rolf always liked those. You know, he introduced me to a lot of really cool movies and movie genres. But that Mothra, and the teeny tiny little Japanese ladies who would fly on Mothra's back, and you know, because there was Godzilla and King Kong.
King Kong
was another one.
And a lot of alien movies.
Yes.
Where a person was in a suit with a funny head.
I know. And back at that time, I'm sure we thought it was so realistic. And now we look at it and go, oh my God, I can't believe I fell for that. Yeah.
Okay, November.
November.
Okay, this one's kind of interesting, and you'll know this because we were in Las Vegas and we went out to that ranch.
Yes, we did.
Spring
Mountain.
Preserves.
Spring Mountain Ranch. And okay.
Okay, and it was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh. So November of 1958, the Hope Diamond was donated to the Smithsonian Institute. Its current value is estimated to be roughly $350 million.
Oh my golly.
And of course, I talk about that because the woman who built the ranch and first had the ranch owned the Hope Diamond.
Yes, she did.
And then at some point,
Elizabeth Taylor
and him.
Oh, I can see him. Richard
Burton.
Yeah.
He bought that for Elizabeth Taylor.
Yeah.
He bought the Hope Diamond for Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh, and somewhere, when I went to D.C. for Leslie's wedding back in, 84, 85, I went into the Smithsonian, and the Hope Diamond is there. So I've got a picture of it somewhere.
Of the Hope Diamond. And it must be huge. Or it's because it's so crystal clear. Or perfect.
I would say it's not bigger than, like 2 or 3 inches apart, kind of round. It's not like it's so huge that you can't
put it on your finger.
Right. Or, that it wouldn't weigh you down.
But
so it's probably the quality,
the
clarity, and so forth. So, okay. All right.
Last one of the year.
Oh, is that me first?
You're first.
Okay. And this is kind of...
Because you're older, and I always let my elders go first.
Yeah. Okay. In December, the U.S. Senate votes 65-22 to censure Joseph McCarthy and discontinue his hearings. Wow. And I think one of us had...
We talked about him.
An earlier one.
Mm-hmm. We did.
The Rose Parade.
We talked about
Okay,
him.
it was me. March of 54. It was a report on Joseph McCarthy and early McCarthyism.
Okay.
So that was in March, and then by December, they voted just to continue all of it. Because he, kind of like today, he caused a lot of problems for a lot of people.
He did.
Unnecessarily.
Exactly.
And it was all about communism back then.
And made up stories.
Oh, yes. So much so. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I get to end on my December of 1958, the song Rockin' Round the Christmas Tree.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Happy something.
Yeah. I envision Home Improvement. Not Home Improvement.
I knew as soon as you said that. I thought, okay, I wonder if she'll catch herself.
And Home
Alone.
Thank you.
There you go. It was written by Johnny Marks and sung by, do you remember? Oh, yeah, Brenda Lee. The original was Brenda Lee.
Oh, my golly.
Yeah.
Oh, my. Good.
That is the years of 1954 and 1958.
Yes. And all the news that was news back at that time. All right. So, are we wrapping this one up?
Sure. Did we have takeaways?
Did we have takeaways? Did we have last time?
1958. It was a very good year.
So was 1954.
Well, I don't know about that.
Shut up. My golly. I have a chance to say that a lot tonight.
I don't know where to put this.
I wanted to. This is a story that I heard, and I don't know if it was true. You were born in Iowa City, right? When Mom and Dad brought you home from the hospital, we lived in a trailer.
Yes.
And the story is that Scott and I locked all the doors. we wouldn't let Mom and Dad come in with you.
Oh, that's
Whether
funny.
that's true or not, I don't know. We had a babysitter, I know, probably either Heck or Louie.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But what's funny, though, too, is that when our Aaron was born, our youngest, and we came home, Kelly was so upset. She wanted her to be named April. And she just looked at us, and there was a clown stuffed animal clown that
Yeah? Ew.
no, somebody had given us, and Kelly turned and said, "You can call that one Aaron. The baby's name is April."
April. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh.
So yeah, okay. Oh, okay. I want to do a shout out.
Yes. Okay.
So today I'm up at physical therapy, which is the place to go if you want to see people.
Yeah.
get to
Our
see 'em.
age. Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody's
get to see
up.
a lot of people.
All the cool kids hang
I
out.
want
up
to. I
there.
want to give a thanks to Chuck. He came over and he said, "Maggie, thank you,
Yeah?
Mags, gave him one of our cards."
Yeah.
And he'd been listening to our podcast.
Oh,
he said, "I really enjoy that. That is a lot of fun."
Oh.
And I said, "You made my
love
day."
It. Yes,
so thanks,
definitely.
Chuck. I hope you're listening to this particular one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. It made my
Oh,
day.
I love those things.
I do
love
too.
Them, love them.
And
Yep.
so, along with that, anytime you want to let us know anything, please send us an email at unavoidableaging@gmail.com. Also, we have a website, unavoidable.life, and it's improved in the last few months, so check us out.
Shan has figured out how to put clips from the show on our web page.
Webpage and Facebook.
Web page and Facebook. So if you have a chance,
Check them out.
look. Oh my God! And I
So we'll-
always tell her I am just so amazed at what she figures out how to do. Because she'll say, I'd really like to blah blah blah, and a few weeks later, it's done. She's figured it out. She's a genius.
I
she
don't know
is no
about that.
longer a techno dork. She is a techno genius.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Ooh, Sean, I think I'm up there with you.
Uh-huh.
I will admit the frustration that happens next to Studio A, which is where I do my other kinds of crafting and work, gets real high before I finally figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
So anyway, there we go.
Okay.
Then also we upload to Podbean every Friday afternoon, approximately 1 o'clock Mountain Daylight Time. You can listen to us there or any of your favorite podcast apps like Apple Podcast, Podcast Addict, Spotify, YouTube, any of those, anywhere you're at, just type in Unavoidable Adventures in Aging and you will find us.
Yes.
Don't
we
forget,
will
like,
be
subscribe, and share.
Share, and then tell your friends how to open and listen to a podcast if they don't already know.
We have found that out with some of our older folks.
Yeah.
They don't know how
Right.
or what it is.
Yeah, they would say, I would love to listen, but I don't know how to do it. Help them. Okay. Well, we thank you again for listening this week. And we want you to join us next week. And I'm just going to leave you with the working title and see if you can figure out what it is. So the working title for next week is, does anyone remember where we buried Grandma?
With
So-
our friend. You got
With our friend, yes, Becky Thomas. She is such an amazing lady. She's the director of the Night Museum here in Alliance. And she has another committee, group, something that she works with. And she will help explain how you can find Grandma if you
Find Grandma because you've lost her. I am so excited.
I know. This is going to be a good one. She's already told us a couple just short stories, and wow.
Love it.
Until then, we want to remind you to enjoy your life. Laugh at yourself, embrace the power of your aging, and remember you're
Not knucking futz. You're just aging.
Yes. And it looked like tonight Sony's feeding us
Yep.
again. right?
Donnie's chicken and noodles on mashed potatoes.
Oh, yes. It's such a Midwest thing, but boy, I love it.
But thank you, Sonny, because she separated mine because I don't like them all mixed together.
Really?
I want my chicken and noodles and I want my potatoes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. So we'll see you next week and see if we can find Grandma.
There. Goodbye, everybody.
Okay.